Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities and Miniatures, and today we have a new Masterclass model from Super Dungeon Explorer, the Night Hunter. So you can see she's very much an arcane gun mage type model. What do we have inside? Well, not a whole lot to worry about. So if you are afraid of making a mess with a bunch of resin model parts, fear not. You don't have much to fear in this box. So obviously you get a card, a boring slotted base. Those are never exciting. Somebody who's smart, they'd be making some very readily available extra Super Dungeon compatible bases. And here we have the actual figures. So a big blobby mess down there at the bottom. And outside of that, I'm wondering if this is actually supposed to be meant for the base. I know with some of the other resin masterclass models I've built, they didn't really seem built to accommodate those bases, so I'm not sure what's really going on there. This is going to be a bit of a delicate situation trying to get her off of that resin gate as well. And then the only other piece is her hand with the book. The book's nicely detailed on the outside, if I can actually hold it still long enough for you to see it. And hopefully we can get that attached without making a huge mess. Again, nice blobby blob on there. But the overall detail seems pretty nice, I gotta say, other than needing a little bit of cleanup here and there on the edges. You can see some of that there. Looks like it'll be an easy job to put her together, and hopefully she'll be a little bit better size than some of the other models. I'm noticing the last few that I've built tend to have really tiny legs, and I don't know why that is, because the original models I don't feel were that short. You know, looking at like the Twilight Nana, I know she's kind of hunched over, so maybe that's not the best choice, but like my Tabby Brook Mage, which I don't want to show the face because it's so hideous, I guess she's not as bad as I had thought. Anyway, I'll get her built and we'll see how she looks, and we'll grab some other models to compare her to, so hang tight. And we got our Night Hunter pretty much finished here. So I cheated. Oh, darn it. I kept just a little tiny bit of that leftover resin gate on the bottom of her foot just to facilitate keeping her on the base. And I keep questioning, why are we still getting slotted bases for Super Dungeon models when none of them actually have a slot to slot in there anymore? Or tab, I should say. But overall, I really like the look of the model. She looks very intelligent and refined, but she looks like she's ready to, you know, get down to business if need be. Sadly, we just have not had a chance to play Super Dungeon in ages, but hopefully by the time I get around to painting everything up, hey, what do you know? Maybe Legends will actually have shown up by that point. Wouldn't that be something? So looking at how she stacks up to some other models, we've got our Bonesy and Mr. Bones there. We got our Tabby Brook Mage, which the more I look at her, the more I'm thinking she's a bit of an outlier because she just seems a lot taller than everybody else. Grabbing our Twilight Knight, again, who is hunched over and bent down on her knees, a little bit smaller than expected. Grabbing some Ninja All-Star models. They seem a lot more in line. Now, their feet are obviously a little bit bigger and especially more bulked out, but you know, they fit pretty much right in line with them. I'm gonna have to grab some other Super Dungeon models I've got laying around just to get a better idea of how things stack up. If you have any of the Midnight Heroes models, they can match up pretty well as in addition to that as well, yeah. Anyway, so if you do manage to come across any, you know, I don't know how long these are going to be available. I don't know if they're limited or not. I know they keep talking about how some of these are limited exclusivity, and then, you know, it seems like they turn around and make some more later on. I don't know. We'll see. But, you know, I got to say, overall, pretty nice looking model, other than having to really fiddle with her feet and the trigger to her gun, which doesn't want to cooperate either. We'll be putting some more of the newer Masterclass models up, especially as Soda Pop releases them, and hopefully we will see our Super Dungeon Explorer Legends pledges someday, fingers crossed. But in the meantime, we do have some cool looking figures to keep us busy. With that said, this is High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.